Hey everybody, Danny Rubino here with Windows Central, and today we're going to unbox Project Scorpio, because why not? It's Xbox week. Stay tuned. So here it is, the Project Scorpio edition. It comes in this lovely cardboard box. Now there is nothing dramatically different about this version. It still goes for $499, but if you had to choose between this and the normal Xbox One X, I'm not sure why you would choose the latter. You do get a free stand with this, so that's at least something. Let's open it up though and see what's inside. All right, looking at top here, you do get the normal Xbox Game Pass and Live Gold. These are just samples, so you get, I believe it's 2 weeks or 30-day pass to try those services out, which is really nice. I do love the aesthetic here and the design. Pulling out the box here, we do get the cables and controller. Now, in the last unboxing video, I had some people point out that Microsoft said this is a very good HDMI cable. In fact, it's made for 4K. Listen, folks, I'm all about 4K and everything, but HDMI cables are pretty much HDMI cables. I'm not belittling Microsoft here, but it's just a straight up HDMI cables. Now, this controller is one of the highlights of this. It isn't that dramatically different, except you do get the Project Scorpio label here on the front of it, and it's jet black, which looks really nice. On the back, it is slightly textured, not necessarily rubber textured, but you do feel a little bit of markings there to help give it extra grip. And it is an Xbox One S controller in the sense it has Bluetooth built in, so you can use this on any other Windows 10 device as well. And of course, it has the normal pairing button, and they do throw in 2 batteries. Really nice. Now, one of the differences I mentioned earlier is this: you do get a stand. Now, there's really nothing amazing about this stand, and you can see it takes up a lot of space for what is something pretty small. If you don't get the Scorpio edition and you still want this, there's a couple options. One, third parties are already selling stands, so I believe they're about 20 bucks. You can go pick it up. And Microsoft said they will be making this available as well, probably also for 20 or 30 bucks. Now, it's a little expensive for a piece of plastic, but if you do want to stand the device vertically, that will be an option. All right, let's take a look at the actual console itself and what's unique about it. So here it is, the Project Scorpio edition, the Xbox One X. Now, if you're thinking this looks a lot like the regular version, well, yeah, you're kind of right, but there are some subtle differences. Let's go with those now. It starts off jet black and goes to a light gray, and that is done with this little gradient here and circles. It's kind of reminiscent of the One S, which has a lot of ventilation on it through physical holes. Of course, this doesn't. It's a very nice top, and ventilation comes through the sides and blasts out the back. So really nice, subtle distinction, something you don't want to hide. Let's pull that off because we're team no sticker around here. And there you can see the Project Scorpio branding. Really nice in Xbox green. I think this looks awesome. I do wish there was a little bit more flair to this device, but still, it's a nice, subtle design. Now, there are a few Easter eggs on the One X Project Scorpio edition, including this number here, which looks like a serial number, but it's not. It says 0, 1, 0, 5, 10, 13, and 17. Those all reflect major years in which Microsoft released an Xbox One console, or Xbox console, I should say. And we can't show it, but on the inside of the device, on the motherboard, there is actually a Master Chief little halo emblazoned on the board itself, which is also kind of a cool thing. Just too bad you can't see it unless, I suppose, you drop and break your Xbox. We should also point out on the right side, it says hello from Seattle, Xbox One X. Now, that's actually on the standard One X version. That's not unique to the Project Scorpio edition, but if you never looked for it, it's just kind of a nice touch that Microsoft has added. Now, when it comes to hardware and features, everything else is exactly the same here. You're getting 1 terabyte of storage, you're getting the same GPU, there's no differences at all. However, this is about 10% faster because it says Project Scorpio on board. And you may find that hard to believe. That's because it's written in green. Of course, I'm making this all up. It's all nonsense. This will perform exactly the same as the One X. There's no need to go get this version if you already bought the One X, but you do get a free stand with it, and it still goes for $499, the exact same price. So I don't know why you wouldn't get this version over the other one. It is limited edition. We don't know, though, what that means. It is still available at the time of us recording this video from Amazon.com and probably other gaming outlets. So there's a quick look at the Project Scorpio edition of the Xbox One X. Now, if you want a full review of this device, make sure you head to Windows Central, where Jez Corden did an excellent write-up. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.